Hey guys, this is Subifly. I'm doing a review on a ThinkPad Android Tablet. I've actually had this since release date in October, but I've been kind of just messing around with it and see how we're going to deploy this to about deploying about 35 of these out to our consultants, and so far I like it. It's very sturdy, it's very solidly made, as you can see. Let's go ahead and jump on this really quick and kind of take a look. It's pretty kind of that rubberized feel. If you ever had an E420, the one that I reviewed on one of my videos, it's that same feeling in the top, kind of rubbery. And this is a 32 gig version, and cool thing, I think that thing lights up as well. Here's the pen. If you get a 32 gig, they come with a pen. You know, I don't take notes, but our consultant's probably going to take notes. Here's the Lenovo ThinkPad in the camera. Kind of an unusual spot to be placed on. I was hoping it'd be in the middle. It's probably more useful if it's in the middle. Let's take a look around. Here's your speaker. Speaker sucks, I'm sorry to tell you that, but it works. Here's a USB port. It also goes to your keyboard, and I'll show you that as well. It's turning on. It's probably off then. And here's your ports. This is your SD card and your SIM. So you can actually have a SIM card on this guy. So SIM card you can carry with any carriers. And this is your I think this is the display port, USB, HDMI, a dual port of audio and headset all around. Just your power, and here is your audio toggle and where your lanyard goes. The screen is very reflective actually, so here's that. We're going to talk about the buttons here. As you guys can see, that stop it from turning around, internet, back button, and home button. To be honest with you, I've never used these, so it's pointless, and then they're harder to push. I should push them. You gotta put a little bit more pressure to make it work. And as you can tell, the screen is always reflective. You can actually get a protective cover, anti-glare, and it's probably what you want to do for sure. Let's go ahead and take a look at the application here, and let me enter that password. Okay, so here's the main menu. I've moved stuff around because again I've been using this for a little bit, and it's set up to be managed remotely, so they can be anywhere. I can manage it. So that's here and there. Let's talk about the ThinkPad itself. They give you this little thing in the middle, and it's quite helpful if you're deploying this with others or deploying it to people in your company or for yourself that you need to access, you know, applications that you normally access. But they actually don't put a lot of stuff on here, despite what people say. Here's what they really put. These are your applications. There's one that I think it's helpful, which is the USB file copy. It's a neat application. Here it is. So basically it gives you like a folder, like more of like a Windows Explorer pretty much. If you plug it in like a flash drive towards here, right here, it actually pull up right here, and just as easy as checking the boxes and then copy, and it's so straightforward. It's pretty easy. They put in a little bit of games in here, like these games up here, Hearts, Solitaire. Don't really use it. They also have, let's see what else they put on here. Like Slacker for music, video player, stuff that you probably won't end up using anyway. They also have an app shop, which is nice. If you set up with Lenovo, they can actually publish applications just for that. You can have your own store if you want. But I'm not using their mobile device management. I'm using someone else. So anyway, if you've ever played with a Lenovo or Android 3.0 and above, they're pretty much all the same. So if you've seen one, pretty all the same. Now I do want to point out though, with the pen, it's pretty nice, but you know, I don't know how often you'd be taking notes, but it's quite simple. You can convert that to a text, or just keep it as it is. Hello world. So it's pretty neat, and if you just keep it as you type, it's probably best. If you have a crappy handwriting, like a cursive, sometimes it doesn't pick up very well. And see that I said hello. Let's try that again. There you go. That's much better. Now I wanted to point out, it has an option here if you're left hand or right hand. It might actually work better with the left-handed, because the right hand, for some reason, I sit it here and draw. Sometimes it picks up my palm and it creates something on here, like a dot, even though it was just my palm. That could be very, very annoying. So what I've told the people that are testing these for me, our consultants, is just to leave it as is, so you can just type. Just like that. It's probably better than that way. Better that way than having to convert to text. Again, it's pretty straightforward. Nothing special. But if you'd like to take notes, this is great. Pretty solid built. Doesn't feel so cheap and plasticky or too thin. It might break. It's not the nicest one at all. I mean, it's not the prettiest, but Lenovo ThinkPads and ThinkPads itself, it's, you know, function over form. It's how it goes. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just let me know if you have any questions to ping me and leave a comment. I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. Alright, thank you.